Okay. Let's start this game. I am breaking everything, my desk. Swear it. Um, I would like to have a match with him. Where? I'm dropping everything in my life. Like, why did I open archive? Ooh. Pushing the wrong button.
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
Gonna numb it all go, that button. Not what I wanted. What is this? Fam. Oh. You're so... I've always been loyal. No, you have not. I haven't fin- Well, you know what? You should. You should have. I haven't finished, friend. Hello. I just need to do all these. I have a feeling many times does he talk to me? I swear. Give me one set, payment sent. Oh, so chill out. Is it a scam? Be honest. I'm scared of you. Okay, some. Oh, I have another one. I was sick. I don't remember being sick. Sometimes these some give you quests, and then right now I'm trying to get them to do quests. She has a sister since when? I'm at home. I can never figure out where the. Ooh, hello.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
I forgot. I have to talk to you. I did. Hello? I don't even have her built. Literally don't even have any characters built.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
I only have one of those. Oh, two. And out of everyone, I don't even have any characters built. Okay. Time to fucking build characters. The thing is, I had two of these and I kind of fucking used it. I forget I have her. I have so many characters.
Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime.
You really need to start building more characters. I also have her. I need to do one more. No. Alright, I need to do this.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall? I need one more character. Like someone built. Today me is even more awesome than yesterday me. Today me is even more awesome than yesterday me.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Do you want to enter the forgotten?
Nope. But I'm willing to try. Oh,
Let's go say hi.
how far is this 55?
To the
Blade and flight!
The sanction is but a vision. Break!
Strike with heart! Swords descend! Nap time. Strike with heart! Watch this awesome move! Here! Blade and flight! Try that again! Swords descend!
The sanction is but a vision. Break!
Strike with heart! Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time. Blade and flight!
The sanction is but a vision. Break!
Alright. No, I have to beat it. In about 7? 7?
The song's keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Hit!
Let's rock!
To betray my customers, I charge extra. Land! Forward!
Turn it up!
You can fight it or rock with it.
Keep up!
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Let's rock!
Oh my goodness.
I'm okay.
getting 18, but I mean, that's the first try. It works.
Land! Forward!
You can fight it or rock with it.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Let's rock.
Somehow. Just need to start building my characters more. Or building more characters. Oh, this.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. Awesome, right? Need more of this. Or bleed. Wow. Apparently I can't press buttons.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Bladed flash.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Strike with heart. Swords descend. Bladed flash. What's your prescription?
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Strike with heart. Bladed flash.
To betray my customers, I charge extra. charge extra.
Bladed fire! And tangle! To my heart's content! To be reborn.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Strike apart! Swords descend! Bladed fire!
To betray my customers, I charge extra. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Strike apart! Victory by the blade.
I just don't know how many I need for him. But I also need these because I'm running out. I think I have it, so
Bladed fire! Swords descend!
to get his stuff.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame. Strike apart! Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
The last one. Super one.
Bladed fire! Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
What's in your prescription?
I just wonder if I want to level up my character yet or not. Ow. Okay. Now I can actually do quests. I still decide if I want to do this or not. There was something else that I do with Tan Hong, right? So.
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
You here? Oh.
I have
What?
delivered the missive about the meeting. Do you
He
have any
was,
questions,
in the
Master
end of the
Dan Heng?
quest, he was literally human. Or he went back to his former self, like his usual outfit, and now he's a dragon again. What is this? What is this game?
I know all that I wish to know. Thank you, Miss Huanxi.
You need not address me as Miss. I am but one of Miss Bailu's maids. Then again, if I may be so bold as to make a humble request.
Go ahead.
Before this goes ahead... Oh, who might this be?
The best friend, I swear.
I'm speaking with Master Dan Heng. I'm afraid this doesn't involve you. Please take your leave.
He is a close friend. I've invited him along to bear witness. Please, treat him as you would me. Now, what was your request?
Then I hope you don't plan on meeting with Miss Bailu. Please, hear what I have to say. I have good reason to be concerned. Perhaps you should know that Miss Bailu's path to becoming a High Elder was neither in compliance with proper protocol, nor of her own volition. Everything was a result of the stubbornness of her predecessor, Dan Feng. His hubris and tyranny brought about the end of the Luofu's High Elder succession. The preceptors heard of Master Dan Heng's return, and were uncertain whether it constituted good or ill fortune. However, many have surmised that the Luofu's High Elder succession tradition will soon be back in force. If true, that is indeed something worth celebrating. Whether we find another suitable candidate in accordance with the laws of our people, or have you take up the position anew, everything can still be mended. But if Master Dan Heng were to hand everything over to Miss Bailu, it could lead to great upheavals on the horizon. No good would come of it for her. Such a major matter as this is naturally up to the Preceptor Elders. I couldn't possibly say. I've been a maid here for 12 years now, and was with my mistress every day as she studied medicine and received tutelage. I've witnessed her countless escapes, and the inevitable, unwilling returns. As far as a Xianzhou is concerned, children like her enjoy a charmed and happy childhood. But as a high elder in nothing but name
But
alone,
how old is she?
Miss
That's like
Bailu
my
is
main
highly restricted in
question.
her actions,
That's like
and
something
has
I
no
never got
freedom or
told.
say about
It's,
her own life.
she's like a little kid, but like old, I
I
guess.
can't bear it. Your Highness, please think about this poor child. Miss Bailu is young, naive, and easily
But last time I
manipulated
asked
by
if she was a
others.
child, she got
I
mad.
worry that
Oh.
under the pressure of others, she would be convinced into taking up too great a burden.
I understand your concern, but I have nothing more to say on the matter at present.
Then I will bid my farewell. Master Dan Heng, whether you choose to meet Miss Bailu or go with me to see the Preceptor Elders, I will be waiting for you by the ferry leading to Scale Gorge Waterscape.
I haven't even set eyes on Bailu, and people are already urging me not to meet her. No need. March will find out sooner or later. You know that I'm a descendant of the Luofu Vidyadhara. In Scale Gorge Waterscape, you witnessed my secret strength, as March would call it. Yet that power stems from Dan Feng, my previous incarnation. He altered the process of High Elder succession, plunging everything into catastrophe. Ultimately, he suffered the punishment of molting rebirth. Based on the physiological principles of Vidyadhara reincarnation, I ought to have been an entirely new entity. And, in view of the law, all crimes from my previous incarnation should have been wiped clean.
But they weren't.
But in reality, I was locked up in the shackling prison at birth. Even after I was released and left the Xianzhou, my High Elder past and Dan Feng's enemies pursued
Blade.
me like a haunting
Enemies,
shadow.
Blade.
Now,
Oh,
I plan to face that shadow. In order to make amends, I want to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal and visit the High Elder to see what more I can do. The start skiff is ready. Let's go.
Alright. Look at my. Oh. Did I miss that whenever?
That
Whenever
tree
I
remained
was
dead
there.
for thousands of years.
Where the fuck do you want me to go?
I figured
Hello?
now's a good time to come back to life.
Oh, down there. I was so confused for a second. I was like, where am I going?
I don't
Need
believe
your extractor cleaned?
The rumors are true. You really are back. I'm Hila Lu Ying of the Alchemy Commission. I'm a Vidyadhara too, as you can see. I
Yeah.
heard the reincarnation of the Great Sinner has returned to the Luofu and wanted to offer some advice.
Oh?
Leave this troubled place immediately.
I'm not surprised in the slightest. What does the Alchemy Commission want then?
Return to being a nameless. Stay out of the High Elder succession. The Luofu Vidyadhara have finally recovered from Dan Feng's grievous sins, and were blessed with a compassionate and caring High Elder in Bailu. None of this was easy. Your return has stirred up resentment and ambition among the preceptors, and threatens our situation.
I've no intention of threatening Bailu's position.
You may have a clear conscience, but even so, as long as you remain on the Luofu, invisible forces will try to coerce you. Leave now. It is the best outcome for everyone involved. Do not repeat the mistakes of a past life in this one. Farewell.
Okay.
Excuse me. Are you two on your way to the Alchemy Commission, Delve?
They go back. Does he listen? No, but you know who would? Where am
Shift the balance.
That's the only one I'd have it unlocked. Guess so. Okay, where we go? Okay, I look at that thing and it still doesn't tell me. Oh, my husband.
Hello.
One of them at least.
What brings you two here? The wind and waves are restless around lunar-rescent depths today.
Even you came to dissuade me from visiting the High Elder, General?
This encounter was not of my making. I've been recuperating in the Alchemy Commission under the Dragon Lady's care. Our paths have merely crossed. But your question
He's
would
so pretty.
suggest that there are others interested in dissuading you from such a venture. Matters that concern the rise and fall of the Vidyadhara will inevitably attract certain parties. Those that would work circumstances to their advantage. Be it Don Feng, the Preceptors, or the Alchemy Commission that trained the Dragon Lady.
Your injury hasn't dulled your instincts, General. The Preceptors and the Commission seem deeply concerned.
A chance meeting is a gift from fate. Why don't I help you to fathom their intent then? The power struggle between the Preceptors and their High Elder is a tale as old as time. And someone as powerful as Don Feng, who was completely beyond their control, was enough for them to harbor a hidden rage. The Elders used to have a small say in appointing the new High Elder. Who could have imagined that Don Feng would pick his own successor? And yet, that is precisely what happened, and all they could do was accept the result. Now that Don Hong has arrived, the Elders see yet another chance. How could they let it go? Us outsiders should not judge the laws of the Vidyadhara. The Preceptors have
Judging
been
them already.
suppressed for some time now. They will inevitably try to overturn the situation. These people speak of legitimacy. They believe that Bai Lu was chosen as heir apparent by the previous High Elder, and that unless you were to commit a terrible sin, the Preceptors should have no right whatsoever to choose again. The Healer Lady has draconic features and scarcely believable therapeutic
She's a
abilities.
good healer.
Some regard
And a
this as
good
evidence
doctor.
that she is the High Elder,
I can't talk.
but
I
the
don't get why they want
Preceptors
to
are
change her.
fixated on
Someone
strength
else.
and are unwilling to accept her. Now that Don Feng's reincarnation has shown a command over the vast marine expanse of lunarescent depths, those longing to keep the traditional bequeathal of the High Elder feel increasingly uneasy. After Don Feng's abdication, they fought against the Preceptors and saved Bai Lu's dignity. They demonstrated a true devotion. These folks aren't the type to just let it go.
It'll be like I'm not in a position to say anything.
It is an internal affair of the Videoteras. As long as it does not disturb the peace aboard the Luofu, it does not involve the general of the Cloud Knights. Nevertheless, as a friend, let me remind you of one thing. So long as Don Hong and Bai Lu, with their respective High Elder powers and titles, both remain on the Luofu, the Videotera will never cease their internal strife. This is not to say that either of you are to blame. It's getting late. You are headed to repair the Arbor's seal at Scale Gorge Waterscape and visit the High Elder, no?
Yeah.
Farewell for now. I should start taking this business of rest and recuperation a little more seriously.
He really should. But honestly, I get it. It gets boring. Alright. I did not mean to do that. I'm just pressing button.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Strike with heart! Swords descend!
He crits so much, but he doesn't do much damage. I just needed something.
To betray my customers,
I need a better.
I charge extra.
I just don't know.
Blade and fly! Victory by the blade.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the guy. Oh, that was easy. Looks like these are my kids.
This can go towards my allowance.
Nope. Not what I wanted. Oh, another one.
Master Don Hung, you're back. Have you made your decision? Will you come with me to meet with the elders first? Or are you set on seeing Miss Bailu?
Miss Bailu is already waiting at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Your stubbornness is redolent of your previous incarnation.
She's very stubborn.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere. A criminal who destroyed our succession is unworthy of setting foot in the sacred places of the Videotera.
Wait. Master Don Hung's presence at Scale Gorge Waterscape has been approved by the 6 charioteers and the preceptors. He is no longer the criminal he once was.
And they don't care.
Empty rhetoric. There are ways of unearthing his true identity. And even his reincarnation should answer for the monstrous crimes of the past. The Videotera will never accept him.
I'm like not surprised it's gonna turn aside.
Die, Don Feng.
Oh. Oh.
You say Don Feng was merely a previous incarnation. How then do you still possess the power of the High Elder?
Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon. The times are changed.
As I expected, Don Feng, you have returned.
That But it's not him. It kinda is. Kinda isn't. I don't know.
Thank you for rescuing me, Master Dan Heng.
They came for me. I'm sorry you got dragged into it.
Feel bad.
It's risky to remain here. We should leave. Master Dan Heng, after your meeting, will you go with me to see the elders?
Should I ever want to meet the preceptors, Miss Huanxi, I'll ask you to pass on the message.
I understand. Please alight, Your Highness. Miss Bailu awaits you at Dragon Vista Rain Hall.
It could be dangerous ahead. We should proceed carefully.
I'm not surprised.
Danheng! Teach me some more High Elder magic!
That's so
Is my swordplay good enough to learn from a master like him?
I love that so much. He doesn't say anything? Oh, okay. I should probably put info, but it's okay.
So slow. I've been waiting for you here for ages.
She's so fucking cute.
An assassin? Are you okay? Are you injured?
Fortunately, the skills of Master Dan Heng and his friends were too much for them. There are those that wish to assassinate Master Dan Heng, Miss. Presumably to preserve your legitimacy as High Elder.
I don't care about my legitimacy. Why do they? I told you, whoever wants to be the High Elder is welcome. I never wanted the title.
I am Dan Heng. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Bailu.
You're Dan Heng? I heard about how you parted the ancient sea and Scale Gorge waterscape. These assassins have got their work cut out for them.
Miss Bailu, please don't say things like that.
Let me take a look at you. Dragon horns. Well, they say you're Dan Feng's reincarnation. Suppose it must be true then. But you're different from me. Where's your tail? If I let you be High Elder, will you grow a tail?
About the High Elder succession. I have no intention of getting entangled in that. I'm here to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. This is the duty of the Luofu Vidyadhara.
Oh, really? Then why'd you come to CB? All I've learned since my hatching rebirth are some medical skills at the Alchemy Commission. I can't repair seals or part the sea like you can.
I should take this opportunity to talk with you about the past, Miss Bailu. I've heard about your situation, and while I can't guarantee a solution, I will do my best to improve things for you.
Interesting. You're not like other grown-ups. You say what you think, and you seem trustworthy. So, you want me to go with you to Scale Gorge Waterscape?
Precisely.
Let's go then.
Miss Bailu.
Wanshi, please wait here for me. I'll come back as soon as I can. I've got these two to look after me. Don't worry.
She's so trustworthy. I love her. She's a very good healer too. Oh, there's gonna be more people, aren't there?
What a magnificent sight. Is that the Ambrosial Arbor?
Yes. Forming a seal and using their power to curb the spread of the Arbor's roots is an important task entrusted to the Luofu's High Elder.
News to me. The elders must be well aware that I'm not qualified for this position. Which begs the question, Why did Dunfeng choose me all those years ago?
That's exactly what I've come to Scale Gorge Waterscape to find out. Among the Vidyadhara, the High Elder is the existence closest to the permanence. According to historical records, the High Elder succession involves a secret ritual known as the Transmutation Arcanum, as well as a treasure known as
Speaking to me in a
Dragonheart.
different language? Okay, bet.
Once succession is complete, the former High Elder undergoes a hatching rebirth, while the new High Elder begins to display draconic features. However, Dunfeng's ritual failed, and his powers remained within me. And yet for some reason, it also created you.
So, in medical terms, he messed up the prescription. And brought suffering down on himself and just about everyone else in the process.
Sounds about right, yeah.
I want to use this opportunity to repair the Ambrosial Arbor seal, and see if I can help recall our memories. Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague, water of the ancient sea. Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots. Strange. This is different from the breaking of the seal. Why is there no reaction?
What's wrong? Not going to plan, huh?
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague.
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague. Water of the ancient sea.
Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots.
This feeling.
That's it. You did it. And this alone should prove to everyone that you are the true High Elder.
How is it when they were doing that? It was so
When the
loud.
seal was
And now it's
reestablished,
like.
did you recall anything?
It was like a tide surging through my mind. I became really, really huge, and the whole of Scale Gorge Waterscape was responding to my voice, resonating with me. That's fun! Danheng, teach me another trick. Let's see if I can remember anything else.
Wait. Can you feel it? There's someone coming.
Why?
You! Who are you?
No answer.
Protect Bailu!
Hey! I'm doing the protecting here. Nobody's getting hurt with me around.
Bladie flight!
Need a doctor? Hiya!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Strike apart! Practice is over. Swords descend!
Do not fret.
Literally does not heal a little person.
Breathe easy again.
I sense a storm. Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon.
I feel like it barely did anything.
Bladie
You don't look so good.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
I just feel like it's gonna be two waves. Okay, that was only one fight.
How did they manage to appear right next to us without a sound?
They may have used a cloud hymn to create mist and provide a smokescreen. I'm afraid this ambush was probably lying in wait for us. Seems like some people have had enough of my presence. If so, why would they want to harm Bailu? You don't know how many there are.
I didn't
Let's get
remember
out
her
of
name.
here. Go.
I'm gonna forget her name again. Knowing that.
Look at that shadow. Could it be an assassin?
Don't worry. Those things aren't hostile.
They could be though. Oh, okay, go click on it.
This power, it rivals the tidal forces in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Is that you, Danfeng? Have you returned?
I'm afraid you have the wrong person. These floating shadows are called mirage echoes. They are memories of past lives and echoes from the past.
I remember that.
Vidyadhara
I
shed
just don't think
during
it was
their
there when
rebirth.
he said that.
The books say that these mirages only speak to people they can recognize. And the water in their bodies can be used as medicine.
Seems this mirage mistook me for Danfeng.
There's no mistake. This old man would recognize your voice anywhere.
But his name is Tan
Have you come to this
Hung.
sacred place
Tan
to
Hung.
repent?
Yeah. I'm very horrible at
The
names.
proud son of the Vidyadhara, hero of the High Cloud Quintet. You fought with us your whole life. How far you have fallen. You availed yourself of the Transmutation Arcanum to summon that draconic abomination, and almost laid waste to Scale Gorge Waterscape in the process. If your allies hadn't united to slay it, then the abomination would have destroyed the ambrosial Arbor's seal. Tell me, did it sadden you to watch the abomination perish? As the High Elder, you should have freed us from the plight of rebirth and set foot on a brand new path. But instead, you were seduced by your reputation and abandoned yourself. You counted Xianzhou and even short-lived species among your friends. The upcoming trial is your final chance. Hand over the secrets of the Transmutation Arcanum now, and the Preceptors can help you keep your secrets. Our laws could have seen you executed. Pity that the High Elder succession could not be allowed to die with you. Kylorum Venti of the Yaoqing put forward a strong case for you, and the Ten Lords Commission spared you from capital punishment. But the punishment of molten rebirth could not be avoided.
Elder, look around you. You've long since reincarnated. What remains here are just the mirages of the waters of the ancient sea.
Impossible. I still live! The High Elder succession will not be severed in this generation.
I don't like this Mirage Echo. He thought that the Vidyadhara was superior to other races, and that he was superior to other Vidyadhara. As if the Vidyadhara would never progress without their plans. I guess Danfeng probably never told them the secret of the Transmutation Arcanum.
We shouldn't linger here. The assassins are using skilled cloud hymn magic to make themselves invisible. But their presence is all too real. These mirage echoes, on the other hand, are vestiges of the past. If we can center and transmit the echoes, we should be able to detect any assassins hidden beneath the surface of the water. Let's look for mirage echoes and send out pulses. Move carefully.
Okay.
What a heathen clown song.
I love how he throws a tail when he's like floating.
Another invisible assassin?
Careful. They're waiting for us to get close enough to reveal our weak spots. Rise!
Swords descend!
Not surprised about that one. Oh.
Fighting is meaningless. World cleansing dragon.
That didn't scare me at all.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Rise!
Strike with heart!
I'm not surprised about that one.
World cleansing dragon. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Miss Bailu, you fled the Alchemy Commission yet again. How many times have I told you our rules state that...
Sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Wait. I remember that voice. That's the old chief alchemist. So she's been reborn?
Reborn? More excuses. Who brought you out this time? Is that Master Danfeng? Why do you remain silent? Your Highness, you're still as cold and lonely as you ever were. Like the eternal ice on the Fanghu. Bailu, return to the Forbidden Residence. I must speak with Master Danfeng.
Oh, okay. Wait! No! You were just a mirage echo! I got tricked again!
It's a bad reference. She's so cute.
I finally understand your plan. That little girl is the key to the Transmutation Arcanum. This is a breakthrough for my research. The Videodora performs self-reincarnation, but we are unable to reproduce. Natural and artificial disasters inevitably reduce our population. If this continues, one day our noble draconic bloodline will perish, and the fated decree of the permanence will be violated. For this very reason, I have spent my entire life researching ways to free the Videodora from the cycle of reincarnation. I have been without success for a long, long time, thinking that this reincarnation had been naught but a waste. But now, you have enlightened me.
He's not even talking in here.
Danfeng. What did he do?
Master Danfeng, your changes to the Transmutation Arcanum created a draconic abomination that wreaked great destruction. But it also created a new life. This is the hope that will one day allow the Videodora to reproduce. My understanding of reproduction was limited by ordinary notions. How constrained I was. Why should Videodora reproduction remain trapped within the confines of our race? to unearth the potential might of Long's blood and incorporate other races into the flesh of the dragon. Isn't that the real meaning behind the transmutation arcanum? The Preceptors are too narrow-minded to see your talent. They want to install another High Elder. Foolish.
What does she mean by that?
The transmutation arcanum seems to contain a secret that allows the Vidyadhara to escape the cycle of reincarnation and return to normal reproduction. But the mechanism eludes me. Let's go.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not doing anything. Oh, it's right here. I knew there was gonna be one. Not surprised.
Swords descend!
That alright? Still don't think they say that. The other one thing, I'm not here.
It's but a vision. Blood cleansing dragon.
I need a first. I need a first.
Rise.
Who goes there?
Blood cleansing dragon.
Bladed flash!
Like
You,
that.
Master Dongfeng. Why did you disgrace yourself? You were my hero. I dreamed of being just like you. Of joining the Cloud Knights. But you betrayed the hopes and dreams of the Elders.
This Mirage Echo. You must be a Cloud Knight who fought alongside Don Feng all those years ago.
How many of us perished in that disaster and could not be reincarnated? And my leg was torn off by that abomination. Oh, the pain. The doctors at the Alchemy Commission said I have to reincarnate as soon as possible to avoid affecting my immortal life. But my poor comrades have no chance of returning to the ancient sea. You once told us that we should cherish every life cycle, and that you would use cloud-hid magic to heal our wounds. But in the end, all you did was betray us.
I must listen to him very carefully. We cannot afford to miss any information.
I will never forgive you. The High Elder's power belongs to Vidyadhara of the Luofu. You are unworthy. The Vidyadhara must not sever the High Elder succession tradition just because of you. Hand it over.
Dunhong, is this the price we pay for bearing the power of the High Elder? Carrying the weight of all these expectations. All this hatred.
Before any of this transpires, you have enough time to prepare.
Wanting to press Z until you said Genshin. I hate it.
World cleansing track.
Swords descend!
I forgot that they were low from last battle.
Rise.
As soon as I was gonna look around.
World cleansing track. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Break!
Strike with heart!
Grace.
Swords descend!
I really just need well, I did say I wasn't one, it just needs. Duh. Sometimes I press X or the thing. It's like, let me just get
World cleansing track. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Rise! World cleansing track.
Alright, before they attack.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Break!
make sure. Okay. I knew there was. I don't like it.
Rise!
Strike the part! Swords descend!
Miss Bailu, are you okay? You were in there for such a long time.
Luckily, I had Dan Heng and him to protect me all the way. If anyone's owed a thanks, it's them.
I didn't expect those assassins to be so brazen and reckless, storming a sacred place like Scale Gorge Waterscape and pursuing you. Rest assured, Miss Bailu, I'll report them to the elders and round them all up. Fortunately, the three of you were blessed by the gods. If anything had happened to you, it would have been a dereliction of duty on my part.
Assassins? None of us mentioned that the danger involved assassins. How did you know that?
Oh, it's because we were already attacked at the ferry, no? I was just worried that those people would try and attack you again.
You said those assassins only came from Mr. Dan Heng, but the ones we met in the ruins were coming from me instead.
Perhaps the real dereliction of duty was that not enough happened to you.
So, did the elders send you to take out the unworthy High Elder?
That was my idea alone. How could the Preceptors have come up with that? From my perspective, the Videodora requires only one High Elder. A second High Elder, one who is weak and useless, must be removed. Miss Bailu, our relationship as mistress and maid ends here. Farewell.
I sent a storm.
No, I'm not surprised. Okay. What my characters? What the hell?
Awaken, dormant skin.
World cleansing dragon.
You don't look so good.
Oh, make the shield for all of them. Oh, that's so nice. I need to start doing that. Should probably start actually doing that.
Need a doctor?
I'm on guard.
Do not fret.
Hit! Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
The times are changed.
Let me tend your wounds.
The strength. Awaken, the world cleansing dragon.
Time to show what your prescription!
Do not fret.
Need a doctor?
I love how she healed and then still is like low health.
I sent a storm.
Let me tend your
Am I too late?
General!
Time for the
Did you
master
bring
stroke.
reinforcements?
Reinforcements? I am the reinforcements.
Is that where that came from? What the hell? I'm not expecting that. Okay.
Show no mercy.
You know, but
Follow my
That's
charge.
bad for her because she's so low health
Conflict
now.
is pitiless.
Need a doctor?
You do.
Lance at the ready.
What's in your prescription?
Here is thunder.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Conflict is pitiless.
Awaken, dormant scale.
World cleansing track.
Why did she ever shooting you? Poor Bio.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Let me tend your wounds.
The strength.
Conflict is pitiless.
I sense a storm.
Takes so much damage.
There's no time to lose.
What's in your prescription?
Here is thunder.
Need a doctor?
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
A foregone conclusion.
The strength. Awaken, dormant.
World cleansing track.
Time to show you what's in your prescription.
Nice teamwork.
Conflict is pitiless.
I'm on guard.
I sense a storm.
Oh, karma.
A pity. So close.
You weren't anywhere near, but okay.
Did the Preceptors truly believe that nobody knew of their scheme? They should return to their senses. Attacking the Dragon Lady only destroys what little prestige they have remaining.
The whole thing was planned by me and me alone. Beware of false charges, General.
Save your breath. We'll know the truth once the Cloud Knights send you to the Ten Lords Commission's judges.
Too late, Jingyuan. I go no further.
They always felt useless in the eyes of the Elders. A false dragon who failed to inherit the power of the High Elder. And day I realized they'll use any means of removing me.
Not all of the Videodora harbor evil intentions. If you feel uneasy, Dragon, the Seat of Divine Foresight can arrange for you to stay elsewhere.
Thank you, General. I'd like to talk more with Danheng first.
Very well. I will await all of you at the ferry.
How did he know and like show up at like the best moment? One second.
Old friends, meet yet again.
Is that gonna be a power canal, or is it gonna get removed like always?
The Videodora have neither parents nor family members. Once born, the teacher is assigned to instruct the young Videodora in the art of Cloud Hymn, as well as various life skills. Danheng, did you have a teacher like that?
If you're asking about Videodora tradition, I'm afraid that's something I never had any experience of. I've always been a wanderer. I can never return to my homeland. In my fragmented dreams, I meet enemies on the battlefield. But in my travels, I meet many people who I can describe with the word teacher.
Oh.
As far back as I can remember, I've had the Preceptors and Alchemy Commission healers telling me what to do. Cure diseases, save lives. I don't know if that counts as teaching. You know something? It feels like you're the teacher I've been waiting for. Virtuous in the past life, master in the next life. Perhaps we were friends or disciples in our previous incarnations.
A friend or disciple of Dan Feng? Maybe. Miss Bailu. At first, I was worried that your title of High Elder was in name only, and that an absence of true power would eventually put you in grave danger. It seems I was overthinking things. You have no shortage of true power.
You mean the power to repair the seal? The power you taught me?
The Mirage Echoes of Scale Gorge Waterscape mentioned that not only was Dan Feng a brave warrior, he could heal others with Cloud Hymn magic. What you have is the power of the High Elder that belongs to you. The power of life that can reforge the Arbor Seal and the vitality of the Eternal Roots. It is a world away from my power of destruction.
In that case, Danfeng probably had a gentle side to him too, right?
I like to believe so.
Perhaps.
We should head back to the healer's market. I have other things to do today. Let's go.
I have more of these. Just start working on artifacts.
Now that the seal is repaired, my affairs on the Xianzhou have drawn to an end. For the time being.
Are you planning on staying on the Luofu? The banishment decree has been revoked, and the Preceptors have regained an awareness of the situation. This is your chance to return to your home. I do not seek to take Dan Heng away from you.
As a nameless, the Express still needs me.
Ah, that is a pity.
Do I even have any med there? Oh, I didn't even read what that said. Why am I not reading? Okay, that's the quest, it seems like. Let's just see how many I had. Wrong button. I need 3 or 4. Can't count.
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
Hey! Over here!
He's so fucking cute.
You're easy to spot. Are you going to Aramali? A new arrival like you should get a tour guide. As a renowned doctor, I regularly go out for street food. After I'm done treating my patients, that is. Anyway, basically, I'm an expert on all the culinary delights the Xianzhou has to offer. So, hire me as your tour guide already.
Okay.
I won't charge anything for my services. Except for food, of course.
I mean, fair.
And if you get into medical trouble, gastrointestinal discomfort, sprained ankle, yada yada, you'll have a professional doctor right by your side. That's a 2-in-1 deal. It's called an all-inclusive package.
She's so fucking cute, I swear it.
Huh? Hurry up! Do you want the snacks to sell out?
Can you wait a second?
We've reached our destination, Aram Alley. Of course, the main feature of this tour is the endless selection of tasty delicacies. The folk dishes at Spices Supreme are a must-try. This is the only place on the Luofu you can find them. So, now that we're here... Recommend? I think you mean I'd like to treat you to some Xianzhou delicacies. Let's start with the snack stands. You can browse around for a bit. I'll go find us a seat while you make up your mind.
Me.
I should
Huh?
see what the other customers have to say about the food here.
Okay.
This tra- Oh, you want to know which snack stalls I recommend around here?
Yep.
Well, you've come to the right person. It's my first time here too, but I've tried everything.
Okay.
There's a lot of things here that I've never even heard of. I was kind of scared to try them. I'd recommend the Tuskper wraps. They're very similar to cake rolls, but the hawker said they're made from something called, well, Tuskper. What do you suppose that is? I'll admit I was hesitant to try it at first, but once I worked up the courage and took a bite, oh, it turned out to be just another delicious snack. Very unique tastes. Crispy, melt-in-the-mouth type texture, too. You know, the flavor kind of reminded me a lot of stuff I'd eaten before, but I couldn't put my finger on anything. That's the magic of Tuskper, I guess.
Same great taste. Oh, interested in the food? In Aram Alley, there's no such thing as a bad food stall. Just close your eyes and pick one at random. My name's Xiaohan. I'm originally from Aram Alley, but this is my first visit in a long time. When I was away, I'd stay up at night reminiscing about the flavors and aromas of this place. Are you feeling adventurous or cautious? If you're really feeling adventurous, you could try some mung bean soda. I describe the taste as unique and a little sour. It's best to drink it in big gulps and let it fizzle in your stomach. That's a great feeling.
What to talk to?
Do these people know nothing about the value of brand exposure? That's marketing 101. Well, I can help you with that. I'm known around here as the Forager. I venture into all manner of culinary establishments to taste test their food. The seller at this food stall won't let me do any taste testing because I'm not a paying customer. Well, if they don't want free publicity, that's their loss. Ah, with my discriminating taste as your guide, you'll never go wrong. Give the berry pheasant skewers or song lotus cake a try.
Alright.
Oh, a visitor from afar. May I ask you a question? Do you like Aram Alley? Then I'll have to make sure your first visit here is a good one. I hope you don't mind me prattling on, but since you're an Outworlder, are you familiar with the IPC? Do you know if it has a good reputation? That's true, and they made it much more convenient to exchange Strelin credits. Well, I can't just leave you here empty-handed. Take a look at the menu, order whatever you want. It's on the house. Alrighty.
So, is there anything good? Fantastic! Hey, how
Lucky guess.
Great, but it looks like you only brought enough for one person. What am I supposed to do? All right, if you say so.
Ah, it's the Dragon Lady. Here, I'll get you another serving. No need to be shy.
Thank you, Auntie. I'm so full of snacks I can hardly move. I haven't even gotten around to business yet. I wanted to stop by Elegance Pagoda to buy some medicine jars while I'm out. Come on, let's go.
Do I gotta? Guess I do. Okay. I'm lost. Give me a second. Apparently I can't walk upstairs.
Hey! What's going on at the dock?
Some of the dock workers got into an argument with the IPC folks.
Watch your words. No need to be aggressive here.
How about we go see what's happening at the dock? What if someone gets hurt and needs medical attention? Come on!
That's the only thing she cares about?
When did you decide to show up, little Miss Feisty? How is this any of your business?
As a Cloud Knight, I can't just sit back and do nothing when I see civil unrest. And for your information, my name isn't Little Miss Feisty. It's Susha.
Please, miss, allow Arum Alley Merchant Guild to take care of this matter.
You're from the Merchant Guild?
What a joke! You people can't take care of anything! Everyone here knows that our Room Alley Merchant Guild is as incompetent as it is dysfunctional. The lease for the docks isn't even paid yet. Anyone care to guess whose fault that is? I'll tell you, the Merchant Guild's!
I'm not denying that.
Then say it out loud so everyone can hear. Our Room Alley Merchant Guild apologizes to every vendor here for defaulting on the lease and leaving us to pick up the mess. Better yet, get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
Wait! Easy! We just came to watch!
No.
You're being completely unreasonable. Why can't we talk this over?
I'm not being unreasonable. I'm making a friendly inquiry. When will the IPC receive its lease payments?
I'm afraid we can't pay at the moment.
We leased this whole dock to your merchant guild, hoping that it would rejuvenate our Room Alley. And look at it now. A perfectly good freight dock has gone to waste.
They said at the moment. That doesn't mean they'll never make the payments, right?
Don't be so gullible. How about we make a little bet? If the Merchant Guild can pay back the money it owes, I'll get down on my knees and apologize to all the people of our Room Alley. I'll shout it loud and clear. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind. And then I'll bark like a dog. How does that sound?
Okay. And if they can't?
Oh, that's simple. You apologize to me in front of all the people of our Room Alley, and you bark like a dog.
I agree.
Deal.
You all heard that, right? I'll be waiting for you. Come on, let's get out of here.
There's no reason for you to take such a bet. We're the ones who dragged you into this.
It's okay. Seeing that arrogant sneer on his face made me sick to my stomach. I had to do something.
We appreciate you sticking up for us. But this...
Now that I think about it, if I lose the bet, it'll reflect badly on the Cloud Knights. But you can't give in to bullies.
My name is Ming-Shi. I'm the secretary of Arum Alley Merchant Guild. Most people just call me Miss Secretary. This leasing dispute is between the IPC and the Merchant Guild. You shouldn't have been dragged into it.
Sure is. I've already started placing bets.
So, is it true that the Merchant Guild can't pay back the lease?
Miss Secretary, just tell it like it is.
As things stand now, the Merchant Guild is in no position to pay back the lease. Yes, the entire port. Now we owe the IPC an arm and a leg. The food hawkers are thriving, but dock operations and other businesses are stretched to the breaking point.
If we make the businesses more profitable, then maybe we have a chance of paying back the IPC.
If we cut costs and tap into new revenue streams, we can turn things around. A lot of vendors in Arum Alley don't want anything to do with the dock, though, so it may be hard to find new sources of revenue.
What about cutting costs?
Cutting costs means reducing expenses. As you can see, the dock isn't even fully utilized, and the workers, well...
Thank you. Nothing much. Just
Hey, don't
doing
get any
some
funny
quests.
ideas about laying people off.
And maybe working on some characters
Miss
because I need that.
Secretary is just helping us think of
Hopefully
ideas.
everything's going well.
If you ask me, I think our ordering system is rather inefficient. I'm sure we could reduce our costs if we found a way to improve it.
I didn't realize you were such an entrepreneur.
Even the president hasn't been able to solve anything. Is this short lifer really up to the job? At this point, I guess we've got nothing to lose.
Right. Oh god. I gotta learn stuff. Cause I'm horrible at learning. Okay. Okay. Alright. You can view, you can... Okay. Isn't it hard, but I gotta learn. I'm very bad at learning. Finding goal, okay.
This will certainly save us on shipping costs.
Isn't this a little unsafe?
Don't worry. Our motto is safety first.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
Impressive.
Very
but,
disappointed.
If you ask me, inventory efficiency isn't enough to save us. If Heron Express doesn't deliver the goods, then they're just gonna sit around collecting dust.
I see your point. If you have the time, could you accompany me to Heron Express's Arum Alley branch office?
Of course. It's just, I'm better with brawn than brains.
Wait, where am I going? Nothing? Okay. That's fine, yeah.
This can go towards
Oh,
my
how
allowance.
are you?
Mr. Yongfeng?
Why, it's Miss Secretary.
How are
and
you?
who do we have here?
I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I think you already know the little girl with horns on her head. And this is...
That sounds like a phone call.
Good to meet you all. Miss Secretary, I heard you made a bet with the IPC. And if you lose, you have to bark like a dog?
The word got out pretty quickly, huh?
Those Outworlders from the IPC are the worst. How did you get bogged down with them?
Right. And if the Merchant Guild pay back what they owe, the only one barking will be that IPC stooge.
We made our inventory more efficient, but the dock workers said we still need a way to distribute the goods. I was wondering if Heron Express would be interested?
Those dock workers don't want to take responsibility. And I'm afraid it's not our responsibility either.
Then who should we blame? The IPC?
The IPC said that they would handle operations at Aurum Alley and promised to give subsidies to the vendors. I suspect they secretly told all the vendors not to use the dock for logistics.
That's a good point. If we can't pay back the rent, the financial damages will be manageable, but the reputational damage will be irreparable. If the Merchant Guild loses everyone's trust, it'll become an empty shell of its former self. And without the Merchant Guild, the IPC will have no competitors in Arum Alley's business district.
The IPC wants to turn this place into a big logistics warehouse. By then, the food hawkers and used goods stores will have to move away.
So no more Aurum Alley?
Correct. The
Not
physical
her only
space
caring
will
about
still
food.
exist, but the Aurum Alley we all know, its fragrances, its bustling tourists, will be nothing more than a memory.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What are we gonna do about the matter at hand?
On the logistics side, we can reduce costs by making sure the delivery routes are planned efficiently. Mr. Yongfeng, please allow our friend to try his hand at it. He has some skills that could prove useful in this area. Please give it a try.
Alright. Planner. God, I'm horrible at this shit. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh god. goodness. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Can I swear to God. I swear. Yes, I got it. Okay. Yeah. Enough. The two.
With these routes in place, logistics costs will be reduced significantly.
I knew it! You're the heroes who can help us revitalize Arum Alley.
Now, can you tell us what really happened to Arum Alley?
Well, Arum Alley was originally the busiest night market in Exalting Sanctum. In days past, this alley, famed for its food and commerce, was brimming with Arumatons collecting goods for their masters. But that prosperity has long since passed. Restrictions were placed on civilian Arumatons, and new commercial centers began to spring up. It was like being on a gentle downhill slope. Everyone knew things were changing, but no one thought it was serious. When the Luofu was moored for maintenance and trade with the IPC increased, a new threat emerged for the Merchant Guild. The IPC's announcement of a bid for the development of Arum Alley. Their promises were visible, tangible, and extremely aggressive. When the gentle downhill slope suddenly became the edge of a cliff, no one could pretend to ignore it anymore. Both the Merchant Guild and Arum Alley itself were in jeopardy. The contract for operating Arum Alley's business district is about to expire. The IPC's regional director has seen an opportunity. They orchestrated the dock debt crisis, and that's just the beginning. Meanwhile, vendors in Arum Alley have expressed mixed feelings about the IPC. Some see it as a crouching tiger with malicious intentions, while others see the IPC's promise of high profits as a chance to turn things around. But now the chill is setting in. Everyone is worried that Arum Alley is going to disappear. The Merchant Guild has to do something to help the merchants here. Therefore, on behalf of the Merchant Guild, I would like to formally extend an invitation to you all to serve as business advisors in the plan to save Arum Alley. Excellent. Why don't you talk it over with everyone first?
Okay, where are people? Right here.
I really hope you can help out.
Why not?
I'm not worried about that. I just want to help save Arum Alley. My home, the Xianzhou Luofu, had much closer ties with the IPC. Initially, people thought they were just engaging in a little interstellar investment, but over time, things changed. Gradually, the Yaoqing's younger generations began to enjoy the immersion produced by the IPC's entertainment division. Once they started wearing IPC clothing lines, you could hardly tell if they were Xianzhou locals or IPC employees. After their coming-of-age ceremonies, a lot of them aspired to join the IPC, to make it big. The architecture across the whole delve began to change. The graceful flying eaves I saw as a child became fewer and fewer, and the glazed tiles and fallow earth bricks gradually disappeared. Sleek, monolithic IPC buildings started sprouting up everywhere. Many of the Yaoqing locals older than 500, like my mother, will say the Yaoqing has changed. But they're not sure whether this change is leading to a better future, or if it's allowing short-life species to dictate their way of life. It's making everyone anxious. When I saw Mingxi being confronted by the IPC,
I felt the same uneasiness. She's been around several lifespans longer than that stooge, but somehow she was still at a loss for how to deal with him. If our opponents were martial arts types, I could hold my own against them. But Arum Alley's problems aren't something we can fight off with a sword. I want to help the Merchant Guild. I want to help everyone at Arum Alley. Please, help me help them.
I only came here for the food. I didn't expect to get tangled up in all this dock leasing stuff. Still, if you're willing to give it a shot, maybe Arum Alley doesn't have to disappear. That's not true! I'm doing something right now! Persuading you to help us! An admirable contribution.
What do you think? Will you become a business advisor for Arum Alley? Great. I still haven't discussed any of this with the president. Let's go pay them a visit.
Oh, weird. What? I didn't have it activated? Since when?
Miss Lian Yin, please tell the president that I have someone who can help us with the leasing situation at the dock, and also bring Arum Alley back to its former glory.
I'll go ask the president's opinion on the matter. Please wait a moment. Okay. The president trusts Miss Secretary's judgment, but the applicant still needs to pass a test. You must integrate Oldie's Depot into the logistics plan.
Alright. Okay. Okay. $31.
The president acknowledges your expertise and agrees to confer management responsibilities accordingly. Arum Alley Merchant Guild would like to issue a formal request. Please help us emerge from this crisis and revitalize Arum Alley!
Now that that's settled, please come see me at the dock when you have time. You'll be able to help the dock workers do the inventory and help Heron Express with logistics planning. I keep tabs on all the goings-on in Arum Alley, including rumors and the latest gossip. If we can solve some of the problems in the community, it could help in rejuvenating Arum Alley.
If it involves helping people in need, count me in too.
Anytime you need anything, come find me. The important thing right now is to generate enough revenue before the payment due date. I'll be off to the dock then. Stop by anytime.
You're the listeners. Alright.
Rise.
Okay, this isn't here unless I was blind enough. I really should probably get my trailblazer thing moved. Like, I don't know. If I'm ready for the...
Now that you're here, let's get started on the dock-related work.
Okay. Alright, keep this on. Okay. My goodness. Not cool. Okay. Oh, I thought I needed 6 of those. I really just can't count. I can't think correctly. Oh. Last one. That's what you want. But I need to ship it, right? I'm still learning this game.
Take your time. There's always something for everyone.
Are you finally here, customer? Oh, I did not mean to do that one. I was trying to read.
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
Can't press buttons. The dog. Aw, so bad for him. Oh, okay, okay. Where are you taking me? I run into some people and then I walk through others. Make that make sense.
Come on in.
Where are you taking me?
I'm planning on quitting my job with the Skyfarer Commission.
So cute. Where is the door? I get my own? Bad. I don't know what that does, but I get my own. That's all I care about. Goodness. Ah. I want one of these actually. Alright. Oh.
Dated art form. There are people.
My goodness, I keep
think.
pressing F and it keeps pressing something. Thank you. It pisses me off. back again. I do that? Rewards. Okay, well, I'll go back later in a second.
Crosstalk Comedy 101. Swindling and...
Now they realize. So. I'm gonna try it out. Doesn't do anything. I'm doing alright. How are you tonight? Oh. I'm going for this one. Oh. I don't get what I'm supposed to do. I really need to stop messing up. Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted. I haven't done the other one. Oh. And it's gonna make me do this. I don't get how I'm supposed to do it. My goodness. That? That's good.
Few and you'll be full.
There's still more work to do. The Merchant Guild's funds are not exactly overflowing right now. We need to work harder.
Okay. Ah. You go to level 20. Alright. Oh, I just need one table. Never mind. One chair and one of these. Really small. I get why you can't put it there, but okay. Why can't this go up? What the? But that's not what I want. I'll put... What is this? That is stupid. Am I getting close?
Regardless of the IP. Thanks to you and Sushong, Arumali's success is nearly a done deal.
Oh. Alright.
Regardless of the IPC. My colleagues from the Merchant Guild Promotion Department came up with a slogan.
Every story. Okay, why am I doing this? Hold on. Is that all?
There's still more work to do. Regardless of the IPC's wishes, positive changes need to be made to Arum Alley.
Oh. That's nice. I'm gonna stop doing all this. You know what? Oh. Wait. Oh, okay, I don't want that. Can't put it above something. How to... Is this? Okay, I did not mean to do that. Like, why couldn't it just go there? What is the logic of this game? I want to know. Ah. What can I put? Doesn't even need that, but okay.
something to tell you. We achieved our revenue goal for this quarter. This is all thanks to you two. Not to mention the merchants of Aurum Alley.
Sorry.
The Merchant Guild promises that we will use the money where it is meant to be spent. No disappointments. The funds will be used for the overall repair and upgrade of the dock, which means we won't be able to use the dock's shipping logistics for a while.
Alright. I gotta do all these quests. Alright.
Shift the balance. In order to reward you and Su Shang for your long hours of work,
I was here
the
for like
Merchant
5
Guild
minutes.
has ordered some gourmet snacks from Tall Auntie, so you can rest for a bit and prepare for the revival of Aurum Alley.
Yeah, I'm horrible at this. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Is that fucking confusing? There we go. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. You're welcome. I had to. I actually expect that. I just need to figure out where you could do the route thing, the route thing. I can't speak.
Miss Secretariat?
I'm like horrible. Me. Alright.
here just in time. Everyone is asking this IPC goon for an explanation.
Calling someone an IPC goon isn't very becoming of a Cloud Knight now, is it?
Does it matter?
I'm not here today as a representative of the IPC. I'm just a tourist. You could just call me Scott. You see, this gentleman understands etiquette. Can a man come here to deliver a package without being surrounded?
There's something wrong with the stuff this guy is shipping. It's causing damage to other people's goods, and our dock here is liable for the compensation.
Speak louder. I can't quite hear you. Is this how you treat guests in our room alley?
Let's open that package right here, right now. Then we'll see what he's hiding.
I'd be careful if I were you. If you damage my goods, you'll have to pay for them.
Yeah.
Huh? A serious issue? I think you'll be the ones with a serious issue.
No need to make this difficult. Let's open it.
Let's check and see if there's anything suspicious.
I like something you fight. As soon as they fight, okay.
No interest. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Strike with heart. Bladed flash. You tampered with this ingenium so that it caused damage to other goods on the freight skiff.
Speak louder. I can't quite hear you.
He can't hear us.
Conclusive evidence? Deny? Here, look carefully. This old piece of junk doesn't even belong to me.
But you were saying it's your stuff.
What? If you don't believe me, just ask the dock workers.
If I may, he's telling the truth. This golden cloud toad does not belong to Mr. Scott.
Then who does it belong to?
Then why was the toad here in the first place?
That's your problem, not mine. Now, let me ask you a question. My vase was almost smashed to pieces. What do you say about that? Oh, you wanted it to be broken? After making a big scene like that, don't you owe me an apology?
No.
I guess we do.
Do we though?
Well, are you going to apologize or not?
Sorry, sir.
For this kind of barbarity, a single apology won't ever be enough. Just think of this as a practice round for later.
If it were you, you wouldn't have fallen for his trap.
Sorry, I should have stepped in.
My mother always told me that as long as I honed my skills, I'd be able to deal with any situation. Seems I've still got honing to do.
Before the payment due date arrives, I'm going to teach you two how to fight. With words. Follow me. We're going to see the president.
Okay, I had they're like doing the thing. It means I have to talk to other shop owners. So I could do the wow. Like, I can collect something? Where?
Miss Secretary said that you... I'm no secretary. More of a messenger.
You sure
The
about
president is aware of recent events and is willing to pass on some simple negotiation skills to you. Rule 1. Prepare your ace card in advance. Just as Cloud Knights ready their weapons before entering battle, you should have your ace card ready before you walk up to the negotiating table. I will present you with a few items, and you need to examine them carefully.
Okay.
Rule 2. How about this?
What exactly does the president have up their sleeve?
I don't know anything. I don't have anything to say.
Okay. Gotta more about this shit.
My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad.
Take a look at this.
Oh, he talks. Okay.
This has nothing to do with the topic at hand. My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad.
I didn't see any boxes. Only the golden cloud toad.
If goods need to be inspected, we remove the packaging ahead of time. You wouldn't want to do all that work yourself, would you? My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad.
Take a look at this.
This has nothing to do with... my name's
I don't
Afeng.
have any topic.
I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an ingenium. This matter has nothing to do with me.
Why do you emphasize that this matter has nothing to do with you?
I just want to avoid any misunderstanding, in case anyone has it in their head that I intentionally misplaced an item.
I sense a hole in his logic.
I'm so bad at this.
I was told to move something, and I'm a dock worker after all. How could I conspire with the IPC?
Does being a dock worker mean that person can't conspire with the IPC?
Everyone knows the IPC wants to use the dock debt to discredit the Merchant Guild. The Merchant Guild are the ones who gave me a job, not the IPC. Why would I side with them?
Why wouldn't you
I
side with
sense
them?
a hole in his logic.
I'm a dock worker.
Shifting.
My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad. I was told to move. I'm a dock worker after all. How could I conspire with the IPC?
Take a look at this.
You've received payments from the IPC, and in exchange, you sabotage the shipping operations at the dock.
I thought when you used it once, you couldn't. Successful.
Alright, enough already! The IPC was worried that the lease for the dock would be paid off, so they had me move some things around. Is that so terrible? Is letting the IPC take over management of Aurum Alley such a bad thing? Besides, what's it to you if I make some extra money?
Mr. Afeng,
You lied.
our goal at the Merchant Guild is to help make Aurum Alley a better place for everyone. Why would you work against that?
Keep your heads in the sand if you like, but it's only a matter of time before Aurum Alley becomes another warehouse for the IPC. if you pay back the debt, where are you gonna get enough money to win the bid for Aurum Alley?
It seems that the truth has come out. Here is Mr. Afeng's testimony. It may come in useful later.
Thank you.
The payment for the dock is ready now. If you're ready for the next round of negotiations, come and see me at the dock.
Right. That guy's gonna be sorry for everything he's done. Time we got a public apology.
Ah. Just want to see what people say.
But they offered a price and he refused.
I stumbled and now I'm slow again. Me snoring. I need to go to bed. Oh. Thanks. Oh, I need to talk to you.
The IPC representative has arrived, and I've called for Miss Siquei from the Skyfaring Commission to act as a notary.
I'm ready.
Remember, this is a war of words. Over to you.
Before we start, let's review the documents we have. We reached the required amount by the repayment date. This is the basis for our right to continue negotiations and is a testament to the business viability of Aurum
Honestly,
Alley.
this game makes me want to play Danganronpa.
When the Aurum Alley dock went up for public bid, the IPC won the bid using its interstellar trade resources and extensive capital. Then, the IPC leased the dock out to the Aurum Alley Merchant Guild for management and operations. This contract can prove that the Merchant Guild has legitimate rights to operate the dock. The testimony of dock worker Ah Feng, who has admitted to disrupting the normal operations of the dock in exchange for payments from the IPC. Let's go. The notary from the Skyfaring Commission is already waiting for us.
I am doing alright, how are you?
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I am here to preside over the leasing dispute between the IPC and the Aurum Alley Merchant Guild.
Is there anything left to dispute? I'll cut to the chase. The Merchant Guild should have removed itself from Aurum Alley a long time ago.
Couldn't the IPC
Oh,
choose
let's
a
get to
sane
here.
person to represent them?
Huh? Say that a little louder. I can't quite hear you.
My goodness.
I said the IPC should send someone else.
Goodness, there's no need to shout, little Miss Feisty. My
Literally
ears are
talk
ringing.
louder and then she yells and then he's
You
like,
should be
don't talk
saving
to
your
us.
voice for your public apology. As the representative of the IPC, my presence in this negotiation is legal, reasonable, and sensible. Who do you plan on sending to the battlefield? A random Cloud Knight? That cowardly president who's afraid to even show their face? Or how about that kid who got dragged into this fiasco at the last minute, walking around like he owes someone 50 credits?
That's enough, Representative Scott.
Oh my
Please
goodness.
state the IPC's side of the case.
The IPC specially leased operations of the dock to Aurum Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common interest and development.
Why couldn't the IPC operate the dock from the beginning?
Oh, are you implying that the IPC was setting a trap for the Merchant Guild?
Honestly though, it is an objection.
You're saying the IPC leased the dock to the Merchant Guild, who mismanaged it, in order to destroy the Merchant Guild's credibility?
I mean, there's no proof that you didn't do that.
That was definitely your plan all along.
Ah, so you admit the Merchant Guild mismanaged the dock?
This guy!
Is it like you're not supposed to show your anger?
The IPC specially leased operations of the dock to Our Room Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common interest and develop. But the Merchant Guild refused to cooperate with the major shops in Our Room Alley, and the once prosperous dock is now desolate.
The Merchant Guild has never refused to work with any shops in Arum Alley.
Never
I hate that
refused?
man.
Then
Auto,
let me
audio,
ask you,
auto.
how many shops are currently in your logistics network?
There will be a lot more later.
Later? How much later? For the Xianzhou, does later mean 500 years? Can
This
the
guy
shop
annoys
owners
me.
here
Oh
wait
my
that
goodness.
long?
Giving me a headache. He's so cocky.
10 years. 20 years. Psst. What should I say? Is 20 about right?
But the Merchant Guild refused to cooperate with the major shops in Our Room Alley, and the once prosperous dock is now desolate. The inefficient shipping and low volume of transactions at the Our Room Alley dock, which does not create any value at all, are clear evidence of poor management.
Yep. I'm just trying to figure, because I'm like new to this and I'm horrible at it. I haven't even, like, this reminds me of the Danganronpa, like how you do it, but I've never played it yet.
The dock has improved shipping efficiency, and transaction volume is increasing.
Ah, you guys didn't think that this transaction volume would be enough, did you?
I hope so. I'm still learning this game.
Shopkeepers in Our Room Alley aren't here to play house with you.
I play
We're
more
all
Genshin,
trying to
so
turn a profit.
I'm trying my best. Oh my goodness, it's giving me a
Inefficient
headache.
shipping and low volume of transactions at the Our Room Alley dock, which does not create any value at all, are clear evidence of poor management.
I just don't know when to, like, show my evidence.
Coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent, we believe the guild should voluntarily relinquish operating rights to the dock and pay additional compensation.
What makes you think we can't afford to pay the lease?
If you have the necessary funds, prove it. Coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent, we believe the guild should voluntarily relinquish operating rights to the dock and pay additional compensation.
This?
We've already paid back the lease.
Apparently.
These are the funds from
When I
Arum
get it
Alley
right, I
Merchant
see
Guild.
that.
The guild has turned a profit and is able to pay back what it owes.
I hate that time, like, that it doesn't.
What? You already paid back the lease? How?
He's just proving that he did it so we couldn't pay back.
The documentation provided by Arum Alley Merchant Guild is true and credible.
Okay, so it
And
just
according
tells
to
me
the
to
lease
prove it
contract
or something
between
like
the
that.
two parties, the Merchant Guild still holds the rights to operate the dock. Next order of business. The Merchant Guild has accused Representative Scott of secretly sabotaging dock operations. Do you have anything to say about that?
Don't be so slanderous! Why would I stoop so low? What do the frequent accidents at this dock have to do with me?
How did you know about the frequent accidents at the dock?
I use the shipping services too, you know. Do you have any idea how often my packages are damaged in transit?
Don't feign ignorance. Isn't that all by your own design?
Don't be so slanderous! Why would I stoop so low? What do the frequent accidents at this dock have to do with me?
Can I show this? Can it work? Or it's gonna be like, is
Take
that?
a look at this.
Huh? What's this?
Okay.
Don't be so
Not there.
besides. I'm not even involved in shipping operations. How could I possibly buy off a dock worker?
Is it possible that you paid off a dock worker to do your bidding?
The empty rhetoric! Let's see some evidence!
Do we have any proof?
Besides, I'm not even involved in shipping operations. How could I possibly buy off a dock worker? The absurdity!
Do we have this?
We have the testimony of Afa.
Okay. Cause I was confused.
This testimony is concrete proof that you instructed him to sabotage shipments.
What? That little... Aren't the Xianzhou people always preaching about righteousness? Oh,
I mean, it is. It is. It works. It goes well. But the voice, so freaking annoying. I mean, it works so well, but it is annoying. Oh, we won.
If the evidence presented is true, Mr. Scott, then this constitutes improper business practices, and the Skyfaring Commission will conduct a follow-up investigation.
So I don't have to show everything.
How
Okay.
did this happen? How did the plan go awry?
Oh, now.
And don't forget about our bet. You have to apologize in front of everyone.
What? Why should I apologize?
It was a bet. You lost.
Because you used dirty tricks to trample all over the
It
honest work
worked.
of
This is.
others. An apology alone won't be enough to fix the damage.
Gives me a
If
headache.
it were, I'd
But,
make you
I mean,
do
it
it
works.
1,000 times over. Consider yourself lucky it's just the once.
I hereby apologize to Harum Ali.
Louder.
Hurry up.
Yep. I love how when he has to make us apologize.
I apologize to all the people of Harum Ali. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind.
When he wants us to do it, then he's like,
Is that really necessary?
yes, it was part of the bet.
Make him bark!
That's right!
Enough! Woof, 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 woof! Woof, woof! Ow!
He's so mad. Me. Same.
What a clown show. This arbitration is hereby resolved.
Thanks to all of you, we managed to pull through the dock's debt crisis. Worth every step. We should take advantage of the momentum to upgrade the Arum Alley dock and increase its transaction volume. I'm preparing to upgrade inventory and logistics planning. The previously idle dock is now ready for use, so come see me when you have time. The dock crisis is over for now, but the rejuvenation of Arum Alley has just begun.
I mean, he deserves to bark after how he was.
Shift the balance.
That's not what I wanted to do. God damn it. I'm gonna abuse again. Bro, I'm horrible at this. What do you mean? I have at least 16 goods. Bruh. Okay. I need one more. What the? Ah! Not what I wanted. Wait, how do I have less? What? Oh, wait. Oh, that's really how to have it? But I need... so fucking confusing. Okay.
Thanks to your help, the least now, the doc. There has been an influx of tourists in Arum Alley lately. There's
Right,
even
I
a
need to
long
do
line
stuff.
for Immortal's Delight.
Okay. Am I going down? Can I like, go? Oh, I could. But ah. I'm so fucking confused. Like, how do I pass through that one? I'm still learning. Well, how am I supposed to do it? Because I can't do that. Oh. I do the quest. Wait, restart me. No, that worked. How? I'm confused. I was so confused for a second. I need to unlock the other one though. Yeah, 100 deserve to bark. What?
There's been an unexpected change in plans. I've received word that the President has ordered me to stop all upgrades to the dock immediately. There's no way he couldn't know. I'm also confused. Let's go have a word with him. I sent a message to Sushang, telling her to meet up at Oldie's Depot.
I should probably
There's
first.
still more work to do on the... Different matters have different priorities. There are more urgent issues that need our attention right now.
I'm horrible at this. Okay. This is as much as I wish. Really, there's no target goal and I made less profit, but okay. Do I understand this game? No, I do not. Alright, that's about all I got. I need to go to bed. It's about to be like 3 AM. I got be addicted at the filling it, the thing up. Oh, hello.
Good. They've arrived. I also have something I wish to discuss with the Merchant Guild, but I'll wait for you to finish.
The President fully appreciates your efforts and knows what you want to ask. He believes that continuing to upgrade the dock, a strategy that is not fundamentally different from that of the IPC, will only destroy the unique character of Arum Alley. Arum Alley is a place brimming with personality, from the delicious food to the cultural antiques. Everything is built around visiting tourists and local residents, and that's what makes it such a special place. Based on historical data, continued development of the shipping operations will turn the area into a giant warehouse. The more the shipping capacity is increased, the less attractions there will be for visitors. Such an outcome is unacceptable for the shopkeepers and community of Arum Alley.
Historical data isn't my forte. You better be telling the truth.
Very well. I believe it's my turn to speak. The Skyfaring Commission has received a joint request from several merchants concerning the reorganization of the Merchant Guild. Mr. President, The merchants would like you to resign as the president of the guild.
There has come a day that the merchants of Aramali have betrayed me. I won't give up the vision I've built for Aramali, let alone step down from my duties.
Is that the president speaking?
It is not my intention to interfere with the Merchant Guild's affairs, but as an old friend, I would like to remind you that Aram Alley only exists in the present, not in the past.
Madam Yukong, the present is always made from the past, is it not?
I suggest that you make some concessions to appease the merchants. If you don't follow Mingxi's plans for the dock, she will temporarily take over your position.
Mingxi, I would like to hear your thoughts.
President, I hope you understand that I am in no way vying for power over Arum Alley. I have listened to the president's vision of prosperity since I was a child, and I want to work to achieve that vision. But currently, your ideas conflict with ours.
I understand. I can accept Mingxi temporarily taking over my duties. However, Mingxi must make her decision public, and win the approval of both myself and all the merchants. Since you have shown confidence, those terms should be acceptable to you.
Yes, I'll do my best, President.
You have to remember that even when you're acting in my place, a crisis is still imminent. You must earn at least the amount of the bidding deposit to even have a chance of thwarting off the IPC.
Very well. Since the president has come to a decision, I will be in charge of calling a public meeting. Mingxi, I have something for you. When you are all finished here, remember to come and see me.
Of course. I need to do this just for this. But I'll do it tomorrow. I think they all are leveled. I need to get better ones for him. Alright, I think we're gonna raid off, since I didn't realize what time it was. I thought it was earlier. Let me stop being alive real quick. Alright, I'm gonna add my stream for here. Thank you all for the chat, for being here, for lurking, for everything. I love and appreciate you all, and I will be back tomorrow with more Honkai to continue this quest. See how far we get. That being said, I hope you all have a lovely, wonderful rest of the day and morning, whatever time that is for all of you guys, and good night.